am so behind. Hello, I'm here. Better late than never. Like D, you are a hot mess. Today I'm a hot mess, that's for sure. Alright, let me... Hi, Anna Marie. She's been waiting. Trying to, Hey, Tracy. Haley. I just have to do a quick text for my sweater. Barbara, welcome. Melissa, welcome. Salty, Donna McKean. And I'm just asking. Ring. Would help, wouldn't it? I'm sure it saves on I'm freezing. So I do have my hot cup of tea. My black or gray sweater. Alright, just... Hey Karen, hey Peggy. Gym rats. I'm having some turmeric ginger tea. I really found this stuff has helped with my immunity. Ooh, I have good stuff too. I figured I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight with Tea with D because we're now in a pandemic and all our schedules are off. I usually do the week prior's weekly reader, but we're going to do starts today. So I copied it. They're changing their whole focus. Hey Prudence. I am so happy to help out. I am the accountability person. Hey Katie. I just finished dinner too, hence why I'm a little bit late, because I was just horsing around. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you all saw that. Kids. Grab this. I'm a little bit chilly down here. I was freezing and then I was hot. Hey Lori. How's everybody? Did I miss saying hello to everyone? If I did, I apologize because I was trying to text for my sweater. I think I did say hi to Lori again. There we go. I think I missed you first time. I have 3 of them, 20, 21, and 27. I know, I don't look old enough, do I? I have the gray hair to prove it. So that was the 21-year-old. Hey, Diane. Whew. I was just chilling. So this tea is so good. It is one of those like turmeric and ginger teas. I don't know if when I first tried it, I didn't really like it, but now I am obsessed with it. Oh, boys, yes. Hey, Esther. What you got cooking? Oh, egg cups. I love, love, love egg cups. That is how I meal prep. I meal prep little quiche cups, egg cups, whatever you want to call them. Hey, Carol, I just put little cups in a muffin tin and call it a day. And then during the week, and it's funny, it's easiest to make it. Hey, Linda, in with the, like egg beaters or something, because a little container fills up 12 perfectly. I put some veggies, sometimes some Canadian bacons. Hey, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Hey, I think ice cream sometimes is a good dinner. Is anybody just joining us here for the first time before I get on with the topic du jour? Dinner, she's in bed. Well, you are at a different time zone, my friend. I hear the Queen has addressed the nation. Hey, Lisa Bender. Oh, I love Instant Pot egg bites. Ice cream sounds fantastic. There are days where I've had dessert for dinner. I've had breakfast for dinner, too. In fact, I have to do that. I have to make my menu plan up. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, yes. Anna Marie has news. Anna Marie has lost a total of 11.5 pounds. Was it Anna Marie? I think she's in a new decade. So if we give her a round of applause for Anna Marie. Just give them at your total. I don't right off the top of my head remember. Oh, been a rough day. Pizza. Sometimes pizza's what you need, though. Ah, just into the queen. Anna Marie, we have a couple. I don't think she's here yet. A Salty Veteran is one of my new YouTube friends. You should check out his channel. If anybody, you guys are here, haven't met him before, A Salty Veteran has some really good recipes on his YouTube channel. I think, did I ask, is anybody here for the first time? I have not had their bean soup. I like the Weight Watchers butternut squash soup. I adore that soup. But I've not tried. I don't know. I made it. She made a really good minestrone. Did you ever watch Danny Spee's Clean and Delicious? She makes an easy minestrone that's to die for, and I think it's like almost 0 points. Do you know who made a shout out post for me today? Who made a shout out? Who? Salty? Tell me. Who shouted out the Salty Veteran? Oh, Carol lost 1 pound. That is awesome. I love rounded numbers. Point away from 30. Ooh, that's super duper exciting. Okay, perfect, Anna Marie. That's wonderful. Hey, Rosario. Oh, see Mindy Mom. She did. What did she say? Salty, share with the rest of the class. Anna Marie does the green plan. Awesome. Anybody else want to share? Carol shared. She did great. And Anna Marie shared. She did great too. And if y'all saw my video I shared yesterday, I lost 0.2. I would have been happy with the same. I was a little bit shocked it was down to 0.2, but I'll take it. Who am I kidding? That's good though. Katie, 0.6. You know what? I think, you know me, I never poo-poofed any loss. I loved losing, even 0.2. Down, Lisa Bender's down 1.7. We got a bunch of losers in this room. Ooh, Eileen is down 1.4. It's a room of big. See, if you want to get inspired, you come here. This is the place to be. We got a bunch of losers in here. This is the place to be a loser, and it's fantastic. Let's see what else we have. Melissa's down 1.6. This is a big room of losers. Oh, that is pretty awesome. Oh, Lori, don't worry about it. There's always this week. We do. We love being losers. This is the one place being a loser is okay. Rosaria, you know what? Maintaining right now is a win, to be honest, in my book. I think with what's going on, I think being in the same ballpark is definitely a win. Your scale is bonkers, Esther. Oh, okay. Absolute girl, awesome, Katie. Awesome, like it. We talked about, if you weren't here last night, like my weigh-in day is Saturday, so my points don't flip over till Sunday because on my app, Sunday is my weigh-in day. Because on my weigh-in day, I like to use more of my weekly points that I've banked. Like if I'm going to use them, it's going to be today, or unless we had some kind of thing to go to during the week, which we don't usually. So I always save it for Saturdays. So this way, like if you had your weigh-in day is Saturday, and your weigh-in day really is Saturday, when you wake up, your extra points you've banked are gone. Not that you couldn't eat them anyway, but it's just nice to see them, and it's just nice to deduct from there. Yes, congratulations to the losers and maintenance people. Halo Top. So the topic du jour is how to stay on track. Now, this is really good. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. We won't be reading this tonight because I do have them. actually really dark in here. Because, these can't see. I put my weight in on Saturday, yes. It doesn't affect my app. It just doesn't turn over till Sunday. So yeah, I always weigh in. See, remember, I am a franchise. The computer doesn't put my weight in. I have to put it in. So maybe that makes a difference. Yeah, because I don't get points for going to a meeting. I don't get points just for my weigh-in and my meals and my exercise thingy, which I didn't wear all day today. But yeah, I don't get points for going to meetings anyway. So, yeah, now I can see. All right. Chances are good that your life looks pretty different now. It did a month ago. You think? All together now, that's okay. We're all only human and we're going through a lot. When we lose that momentum, we also tend to stop measuring our progress to avoid feeling the feelings. But studies show that monitoring how you're doing by tracking food, activity, and weight over when we don't lose the results. It is an important part of getting back on or staying on track. If I can only see how. So show yourself some kindness and put your health first, especially important right now. What does success look like for you this week? Once you've answered the questions, begin to track your progress and get there using the strategies below. Yeah, they want you to focus on different things to stay on track. Like it's just other than like putting your meals in, now there's water on the app. I didn't know that until yesterday. But now we can track water, which is awesome because if that's what motivates you to keep you on track or to help you get through the day, now you can track it. Hey, Patricia. You don't even see the track field, do you, Esther? Well, it's there. I'm telling you it's there. But like I said, we just have to be accountable. Again, remember, like I always tell people, at least for me, I always base a lot of things on my experience. Stress eating is a momentary feeling. Like if I decide to eat this whole box of rice cakes because I'm stressed, eating this is not going to help anybody. So when I'm done, I'm going to feel like crap and it's still going to be the same. So I'm trying to focus my upsetness, my uncertainty onto something that could make a difference here in the house. Straightening a drawer, cleaning out something, organizing, trying to, cleaning and organizing and trying to get I'm writing stuff down in my planner. I'm planning now, which I've never done. I'm planning meals for everybody because since we're home, we have to know what we're going to eat. So I'm trying to plan meals out so I know what I have and I don't have to stress that day. Oh, what am I going to have? What do I have in the house? What am I going to make? Plan my videos. I have topics for the next 3 videos. So I know what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to be filming a cook with me, doing my mom's Easter bread this week. So I'm trying to focus, trying to find a new normal, a new routine that I could look to and not be so stressed out about. Because the old routine isn't going to work right now. Because I'm not going out of the house, I'm just sitting here. So in the mornings I work from 8 to 12. It's not consistent work. I just update web pages, I update homework boards, I check these things out, putting stuff up. So I'm not continually working, but I'm there to change something, to add something, to find something. I look for different websites for the kids, different things they could do online. So I'm in and out. And Lisa likes tracking her calories. ITB and company, then calories burned on my fat. Fitbit, yes, it's awesome. Kelly's gonna try Kim, a girl on her phone. I don't know if she's here tonight. She made a low point orange cake with mandarin oranges. I don't like fruit if you don't know me that well. Yeah, I'm not a big fruit eater. Don't know why, just am not. So other than that, it's like I think we're just trying to find a new normal. And then the recipe was chocolate chip meringue cookies. I love a good meringue cookie. And if I could only see the points, I'd be dangerous. Besides the lighting being crappy in here. They're the same on all 3 plants, so 3 points per cookie. 1 meringue cookie. That seems awfully high for a cookie. 4 egg whites, 1 cup of sugar. They're even regular sugar. Could you make meringues with monk fruits? Don't know. Never made meringues. That would be something fun to try. Again, why not try that? Because we're sitting around here. Why not try, work with some monk fruit? I put monk fruit in a couple different things, and it's worked out really well. Good night, Esther. Have a wonderful night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Yep. She's staying busy with Ellie and organizing her Tupperware. It's the new norm we're going to have to try to figure out. As if we sit here and keep thinking how bad things are, it's just not going to get any better, because it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. So we had to figure out, we got to make lemonade out of these lemons we were given. Is it easy? No. But we have to try. I don't want people to use like an excuse. Like, I don't want to say this and be terrible, but if you really want to eat and you're going to say, well, we're having a pandemic and I'm going to eat because I'm stressed, I'm trying not to use this as an excuse, because for me, I've tried to make this a lifestyle. So if I go and eat, then I'm picking up the habits I used to have. And so in these last 3 years, I didn't learn anything. So I'm trying to sit there and refocus my eating into something positive. I don't want to turn to food, because then if I do, then I'm back where I was 3 years ago, and that's not where I wanted to be then, and it's starting to not where I want to be now. So I am just trying to remember that I'm still on plan, no matter how horrible it is, no matter how stressed I am. Food cannot help. It's not going to help me. If I eat that cake, nothing's going to change but my waistline. That's the only thing's going to change. The rest of the thing's still going to be the same. So I'm trying not to that be the answer. I'm trying to find a new answer. Sandy! Esther just left. Esther, you still here? She just went to bed. Hello. Exactly, Sandy. We have to follow the new norm. Everybody, this is Let's Get Fit with Sandy. If you don't watch her channel, you should. She's adorable. And she's lost, we lost Sandy, over 80 pounds, I think, now. She's doing really well since she's got her mojo back. Yes, we have to come up with a plan for ourselves, and we have to at least stick to it as best we can. Will we be perfect? No. But you want to be 80% better. That's my thing. I'm an 80-20 girl. I want to be 80% on plan and 20% off. That to me is a normal person. I strive to be normal and structured. Oh, I'm telling you, when you organize your pantry, the crap you find in the back, it's like, oh. Yeah, I bet everybody's pantry needs some attention. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Sandy. We have a new friend here, a salty veteran. He's pretty new to the WW YouTube community. He does like a lot of cook with me's, and he's got some cool desserts and some cool like hacks, and he's really a pretty nice guy. So Salty, this is Sandy. She's like our mother. She's like the mother of all mothers for us. Or a sister. You don't have to be our mom. You're like our older sister. Much wiser sister. Oh, I know. I've had stuff expire from 2016 in the back of my pantry. I will not lie. Yes, I did. And it was a little cray-cray. So yeah, meal plan. This is the perfect time to start meal planning, because guess what? You know what you have in your pantry. So just do dinners. Just do dinners. Do the dinners for the week. So this way you don't have to stress during dinner time, because you know what you're going to have, because you know what you have in your pantry, because we're not going to the store all the time anymore. So, oh, how's your dessert, Anna Marie? Christina, hello. Hey, Shawanda, welcome. Yeah, Katie, you can make yourself a nice little fruit bowl out of that fruit. We're good, Christina. How are you? Is anybody new here just joining us for their first Tea with D? Please let me know. We like to welcome our first timers. I don't like to meal prep either. Mostly because I'm home. I only work 4 hours out of the house. So I'm home. I'm home for breakfast. I come home at 1 o'clock, so I can do lunch and dinner at home. So I don't really need to meal prep. I mean, sometimes I meal prep little egg cups because I need to get rid of eggs. Truth will be told. But I hear you on that one. Yes, Sandy sings for your birthday. That's right, Salty. If you become a follower of Let's Get Fit with Sandy, she will sing to you on your birthday. Sandy. She's the best. Ooh, Christina's doing her walking. That's a great thing because here we are. We can't go out. We can walk around our neighborhood. You have a dog or a kid to take out, or just say a kid or a dog. I should always be kid first. Go out for a 10-minute walk twice a day. It'd be nice. You know, get out to the, I mean, it's beautiful out. Today was a beautiful day. Get out in that sunshine. Get outside. Get in your yard. Plant a vegetable garden. Weed. Walk around the yard. Be in tune with nature. Like, stop thinking about how bad it is, because it's bad, and think of the good things. You're at your own home. You're able to go out in your yard, and you'll be able to, have to find lemonade out of these lemons. We just have to. Yes, I agree with you, Haley. Good for you guys. All right, Katie's checking out Salty. I watched your freeze-dried strawberry oatmeal bake. It looked delish. Oh, strawberry cheesecake halo top for Anna Marie. She'll sing a belated song. Oh, she's the best. Sandy's one of those people. You watch her channel and it just makes you feel good. She just does. Oh, Rosario found 3 containers of paprika and 4 of sage. Do you see what I'm saying? Our pantries need attention. I saw that up. I was going to get to that, but I was already late coming down here. No, Sandy's been around a while. You don't know Let's Get Fit with Sandy? She's been around longer than Dish with D. Sandy's been around quite a while. Hey, Sherry. Is this your first time, Sherry, at Tea with D? Here I am. Some people can't find me. I don't understand. Hey, Marianne. Welcome. We are trying to decide, we were reading the topic of the week, how to stay on track. Yes, and now I'm going to, if you're not on my Weight Watchers Facebook group, it's listed in the description box below. Dish with D's Waist Watching Warrior. Sandy, you should join. And every week, I grab the PDF and I post it in my group so anybody can go and pull it up, read it, get the recipe of the week, which is meringues, and it's fun. Oh, let's welcome Sherry. It's her first time. I do know Sherry, though. So she's not new to me. She's just new to coming to Tea with D. But welcome, Sherry. Sherry. I won't sing because I'm horrible. But welcome to Tea with D. We meet here every night at 7. Sunday's the big night because Sunday's my original night of going live. But we've been waiting every night during this pandemic because we need a little release and to try to make us feel better and try to help us stay on track. So you're welcome to come every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the team here is very welcoming and very nice. Only nice people come to Tea with D. See, I had my tea. I'm having some turmeric and ginger tea. I'm telling you, this makes me feel so much better. I really think I drank this every day during flu season, and trust me, I work in a petri dish. I work at school, first grade, and we had 10 kids out one day. We only have 18. So yeah, I'm just shocked that I got through it. So yeah, we have to develop new normals to, and like I said, don't expect perfection from yourself because we're certainly not meant to be perfect. You just want to do the best you can. And sometimes it's 80% out of 100. I strive for 80-20. That's me. Sometimes I have 85-15. Rarely do I have 90-10. Very rare. And on occasion I've had a 95-5 week. But, you know, I just know I'm a human, I am flawed, and I will make mistakes. And I don't put that much pressure on myself, but I also know that there's things expected of me that I have to do. And right now it's definitely staying as close to on plan as I can, because I know me, and if I really eat my feelings, it's not going to help what's going on, and it's just going to go on my waistline. And once I snowball that, and anybody could be like this, you just lose your mind. And I'm going to go, and I'm going to go off the rails. I can't afford to go off the rails. I've just newly got to goals, so I really cannot afford to gain that much weight. I could afford to maybe gain 2 pounds, maybe 3. Actually, I could probably gain 3. I could probably gain 3 pounds and still be within goal, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that close. I like having this little, you know, hey, Kay, welcome to Tea with D. I don't see, is anybody else buffering? I don't see any buffering on my end. I'm on my laptop and my phone, so yeah, I double dip. Marianne, I'm gonna laugh, but I had my husband weigh me in. So I need to still be accountable to him. Now, he really is the nicest guy. He would never yell at me or make me feel bad. But I know that I want him to be proud of me, so I have him weigh me every Saturday. Hey, Edie! You're still sewing masks. Edie is the mask queen. All right, Sandy. Why? I don't know. Why does it buffer? I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, because I don't, my end doesn't buffer. So I don't know if there's anything I can do. Hey, Inez! How's Joe, Inez? I meant to ask you earlier. They're not the same. My problem with the virtual meetings is it's too chaotic. There's not enough structure there, and I'm a chaotic person, so I need, when it comes to a meeting, I need my topic. I need, you know, I need more. I feel it's too much about what's going on and not enough about other things. And I guess I know it's what's going on, and I know that, but it's too out there, and it's just I have a hard time sitting with it. Oh, good to hear it. Okay, I never know what buffering means. I'm a boredom eater too. My big thing is I'm trying to keep good stuff, like the apples in the PB2, bananas, non-fat Greek yogurt, hard-boiled eggs, chicken. I'm trying to, like, if I want to munch on something, these rice cakes that I got a gigantic box of. So if I want to grab something salty, I have pop chips, I have something crunchy, I have these, the PB2 where you peel the apple, slice it, and shake it with a tablespoon of PB2, or yeah, a tablespoon of PB2, and it coats the apple, and it's delicious. With a rice cake with the PB2 and grapes or strawberries. I have strawberries right now. I mean, it's hard keeping things in because we can't get to the store. But I'm just trying to pull from different. I'm definitely eating more than I normally eat, because I'm usually more busy. I'm usually out about working. I work 4 days, like 4 hours, and I'm usually very busy during those 4 hours. But now I'm home and I'm not quite as busy, so I'm lacking activity. So that needs to boost this week. I need to start walking around. Oh, okay, Patricia. So I'm thinking, not quite sure how we can do this. I was thinking about doing a Zoom where I'll find a fun, like dance video that they have, like a Zumba, and I could send this like welcome practice, and then we could do Zumba together or something, be something fun like that during the day, since I think most of us are home. I don't know why that is, but most of us are home. The apples in the PB2 are good. Yeah, did you hear somebody said Zoom was hacked? I mean, I'm not surprised. Everybody's on it. Walking a lot is fun. I just can't walk with a device because I'm too far away from my signal and my data sucks. Yeah, I thought it might be fun. Like and I always think it's always good to practice, and everything's on YouTube, so you can find a link. I know what I like to do. I like to do the dances from the '80s, or actually probably the '70s. Like remember the Bristol Stomp. The Bristol Stomp is not. I think that's the '60s. Like the Soul City Walk and the Hustle and like even the Electric Slide. Like dancing, that really burns a lot of calories. I thought it'd be kind of fun. Ah, he's looking for something. Yeah, some kind of exercise. I think it's fun when you exercise as a group. Even a virtual group would still be fun. Hey, she's back. That was quick dishes. You made quick work of those dishes. But that's why we've been doing tea with Dee every night, just to kind of have something to do, look forward to, instead of especially 7 o'clock. To me, a lot of people like to eat after dinner. I particularly don't because of having the reflux all those years. I don't think of eating later. Some people do, and I get that. But see, again, I developed a habit of not eating because when I would eat, I'd feel sick. So I'm trying. Oh, Jim, love that. See, he gets a high five from Dish with D. He's awesome. Good for Jim. I love when men do stuff and they don't have to be told. Which, cover your ears, salty. Very rarely ever happens. We know this. Awesome. I've been taking my vitamin C every day. I've been trying to be positive and upbeat because if I wallow in what's going on, it's going to affect everything. So I'm trying to I stopped watching the news all day. I only watch it towards the later part of the night. I'll ask my husband, what did they say? How does it look? Because if I watch it, and they update it like 3, 4 times a day, it's depressing. And me knowing is not going to change anything. I'm not going out anyway, so why do I need to watch the news? So I'm just, trying to I've been trying to do more binging on Netflix, getting involved in storylines, and I binged 2 shows. One was on Hulu. Did you ever watch A Million Little Things on? I think it's on Thursday nights. Well, I didn't get the chance to watch it this season. Don't know why. I just didn't. Well, I caught up and I binged it all last week, so I finished it. Cried at the end. I won't say I did. And then I did on Netflix. I binged You, which was really good. I like I like murder mysteries and stuff like that, so that was really good. Yeah, Sandy's here, and I even totally forgot to text her, but she's got a better memory than me. So yeah, anybody having any strugglings other than what I've talked about? I know. That's why I go on Netflix and Hulu, watch all the old shows. Yeah, maybe Jim should get his own channel and tell them how husbands should behave. We would be signing all our husbands up for Jim's channel. Was it? Oh, Rosario, I just finished it. OMG, it's so good. It's funny because you actually like him. I like Joe, and I didn't, I'm thinking, I've never liked, I adored it. Totally adored it. Yeah, it was. That's why I go to all the old shows, and you could binge them on Netflix, Hulu, even here on YouTube. You can find some old shows. Oh yeah, you are. You're back and forth, Inez. But I think getting out though is good for you, though. Hey, Susie. How are you? I was born in '66, a little bit older than you, Anna Marie. He's a singer. He plays in a band, and other than acting, but it's just like you root for Joe. I just don't understand it. If you haven't watched You need to. Salty, you would like it. It's a great show. Got some. Where do you get to season 2? I can't. It's so good. I flew through it in a week and a half. Just saying. So that's why my bags under my eyes. I was up till 2 a.m. finishing it. But you know what? Gets my mind off the crap, and I zone out to this. And you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Anna Marie. so nice. I just keep you guys around to make me feel better. Oh, you didn't like it? Wow. What kind of shows do you like, Salty? I mean, I'm a mystery. I like to be scared. That's the type of person I am. I like to be on the edge of my seat. Like, I just like scary stuff's my jam, and I sit there and I just jump scares. Oh, yeah. And sometimes good chick flick, but it's more like suspense, scaring. I like that. Oh, you mustn't watch YouTube too much. I tell you, I could spend hours on YouTube. I like to show. We read about how to stay on track. Trying to think of develop new routines. That a new routine, because our routine is totally off kilter. So in order for us to get back on track, we need to find things to create a new routine. And this also said, if you have a scale at home, weigh yourself on your workshop day the same time and place each week. First thing in the morning before breakfast. In the nude is best. Didn't even read that part before. I do find you should stay on your same workshop day. Keep your body in the same. I do not recommend weighing every day. I used to be the person that weighed every day. Your weight fluctuates. There's days it's up, there's days it's down, there's days it's up, and that can mess with your head. So in order for it not to mess with my head, I stopped doing it. I only get weighed on Saturdays. Is it hard? That was very hard to do, because if I get on the scale and I was down, I knew I'd over snack that day. I knew I would. That's just it, because I'm thinking, oh, I could have that extra piece. I really shouldn't, because weight fluctuates. So now I don't know what I weigh, so I can't have that extra piece. I mean, if I have the points for it, sure, I'm going to have it, but I try not to, unless I know I've been really good this way. Yeah, if you knew me back in the day, that's hence why I never got to gold, because I would just, I don't care. Well, I got rid of the I don't care attitude, and I really got to doing the plan, because if you follow the plan as it is written, the plan does work. Who knew? I didn't know. Donna McKean, this weekend with everybody going on, it hit me really hard. I was sad, but was able to stay on track. I have to get my head ready for Monday and for work. What do you do, Donna McKean? What is your job? Yeah, the water tracker. That's awesome. Yeah, because weight, it just fluctuates. Yeah, there's water weight. It's up, it's down. What's why they really. I mean, I know there's some people that are just obsessed, and I can't change their mind. But I definitely suggest. I mean, like I said, I used to go weigh 3 times a week. Used to be today, and I get weighed on Monday because I pig out all weekend, and then I get weighed during the middle of the week. But I don't anymore. Yes. I mean, I'm not a huge water drinker. I definitely drink more tea than I do water. And I do like lemon in my water if I'm going to have it, and it has to be cold. Your comment, I think, about honest tracking hit me hard. It really had to do it. Oh, 150%. When I finally honest tracked, because I put things in my mouth that I don't count, and I think they're not that bad. They're nuts. Nuts have points. A quarter cup of nuts is 5 points, and if I'm taking more than that, that is more than 5 points. I'm not saying don't have the nuts. I'm just saying track the nuts, so you know what you have left in your bank. Like, same thing with Thanksgiving and Christmas, and yes, and Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I definitely think you should have your what you want to eat and as much as you want, but you need to track it so you know what you have left, because you shouldn't be celebrating. A holiday is one day, not a holiday week. It's a holiday. So in order for you not to to have points left the next day, you need to know what you've eaten. Hey, I had my mother's stuffing on Thanksgiving. I had my cranberry sauce. Did I fit a roll on? I might have. But I knew what I had on Black Friday, because I knew I didn't wait till Saturday. So I knew what I needed to eat on Friday. So I definitely think you should definitely treat yourself, but at least track it. If one thing that you could leave with here today is you really need to track things and be more accountable to yourself. Eventually, your mind catches up with your belly. Take takes a while, but it does. And you realize, like, for the longest time, I would sit there and be like, I'm still hungry. It was more of a head hunger because the reality is I had enough. I mean, I had enough meat. I usually always have a starch for dinner. The potato, pasta, rice. There's always a starch on my plate. So I know I have enough. I have meat, I have a vegetable. Sometimes I even have a salad. So I know I eat enough. It's just, you're so used to feeling, that stuffed feeling that's when you know you're done. Well, that's overeating. So that was a little hard for me to get through. Oh, okay. Well, Donna McKean, you take really good care of yourself when you go out there. Oh, Audrey, I know. It's Aubrey, yes. I know exactly. I say you don't realize what you're eating until you literally are honest about it. You're like, Mia, I kept taking handfuls of cereal. I'm thinking this whole grain, but handfuls of cereal, when they add up, are probably a cup and a half after the all said and done, and that's points that I didn't account for. Okay, Susie's having a problem cooking more and tasting what I'm cooking. I hear you. Tried it. Sometimes if you have sometimes I use like a little demi-tasse spoon that's a little bit smaller, and I just take a little teeny bit of it if you need to taste, because sometimes you need to taste something. You gotta know if it's good before you're done. Carbonara noodles. I didn't care for the carbonara noodles, Anna, but people like them. So I think if you like them, you should eat them. Unless, yes, Katie, I agree. I am an Italian. If you don't know that, both my parents were Italian, so I always say if I was a dog, I'd have papers. So I'm very much when it comes to pasta, I like my pasta, my original pasta. Now, I do mix it up a little bit with some zucchini noodles, and I do like but I'm not a fan of strictly going with the carbonara. Like, if I could mix it with regular, I might be okay. I found them to be a little bit gummy. And I don't really like any of the specialty ones. Like, they have the protein one, and I like my regular 6-point pasta. That is what I eat. I have my cup. I count my 6 points. My sauce is usually 0. So I'm really just dealing with the pasta and maybe a meatball or two. But that's how I like to live. And everybody chooses how they follow their plan and what they're willing to compromise. I will not compromise on my pasta because I am going to eat it the rest of my life. So I need to find a way to fit it in. And I do my best. But like I said, you find what's important and how you want to fit it in. You make this your plan. It has to be Anna Marie's plan, Kay's plan, Katie's plan, how you can incorporate these changes that you need to live with. Because in my mind, I knew that this was my last hope. I was in dire straits when I went to Weight Watchers. I was 270 pounds, and my doctor didn't tell me until afterwards. My pulmonologist, I had severe sleep apnea, if you didn't know that. I had 99 episodes an hour of lack of sleep. My ox went down to 55. So I was losing brain cells. And he said to me, after I had gotten help, no, probably, he said, if you didn't come in here and see me and get help, you probably would be dead in 6 months. I was like, what? And I'm like, wow. So if I didn't take control of that, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. I would have probably been gone a couple years ago, because I've been on my machine since 2016 is when I got my sleep apnea machine, my CPAP. So I always say I'm living a life I shouldn't be here. So when I made this choice, I knew that's why, again, it took me close to 2.5 years to lose the weight, because I made changes that I could stick with, that changes that I could make a lifestyle. And I knew pasta would be part of that. I mean, I do like zucchini, but I do like my regular pasta with it. So if I can mix my regular pasta with my zucchini and have a nice bowl of pasta, then to me, it's something I could live with. But, Sicily, we're from Calabria. My family was from we're Calabrese, as you'd say. Okay, I just use regular pasta. I just have my 2 ounces. That's, as sad as that is, that's what I enjoy. Or if I save points and I have 3 ounces of pasta, I have a lower point lunch, so I could throw another point or two at pasta. Like I said, my sauce, I'm not a big meat person in my with my gravy, as we'd say. My family does. I don't always have to have meat. It's, I just need to have, I love the tomatoes. The marinara is my favorite. So I'd rather cut back, maybe not have a meatball all the time, or maybe just have one. And I do have a video up making my mom's homemade meat sauce. And it actually, I don't count the sauce. Yeah, the meat sits in it, but I don't count it. I just count the meat that I eat. That's how I do it. Ah, Sicilian, we'd call them. Oh, so I'm glad, Susie. Oh, enjoy cornhole, Christina. Talk to you later. Gotta enjoy these family times. But that's, that is how, for me, I had to make, and my leader, she says, listening, she watches me. She's been my leader since 2013, so she knows me pretty well. And she does see a difference, and because I think I finally embraced the plan. I think about what I can eat. I don't think about what I'm not eating. And I'm pretty much eating pretty much everything, so I'm not eating a whole lot of everything. Somebody on a Facebook group said, what is this one thing you gave up on WW? I didn't give up anything. I gave up maybe eating a whole candy bar instead of having a square of candy. I gave up eating a huge piece of cake for a smaller piece of cake. But I have cake a lot. I have candy a lot. I just don't have a lot of it when I have it. So it's always in my day. It's always in my, well, I shouldn't say my day. It's always in my week. There's always some kind of treat that I'm having. So I don't feel like I'm being denied. Because if I feel like I'm being denied, then I'll feel like I'm on a diet. And I'm trying to make it be more of a lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle. How can I live my life healthier? That's just how I approached it. Hey, Cheryl. I measure it after. I don't know what the correct thing to do is. I measure a cup of cooked pasta. That is what I measure. I don't weigh it. I put it in a cup. That's what I've always done. Because some people say before, that one is one of those hot topics that you get a different answer from everyone that you talk to. Oh, Susie, I cried. I literally cried because I'm so used to getting what I want when I wanted it as much as I wanted. But like I said, learning to fit it in. Trigger foods for me, as long as I eat them, I take away the trigger power. Like if I don't eat them, that gives to me the food the power because I'm not denying it. So the more I deny something, the more I want it. So granted, this take over time. This isn't something that happened to me overnight. I would measure, like, if there was a biscotti, I would see how many points the biscotti is, or biscuits. I would measure I thought you said biscotti. I would have how much points I could afford in a biscuit, and I would have a small piece. So I suppose not having any, but how did I not go back? First of all, I didn't make enough I could go back. So there wasn't any there I could go to. See, when you have 4 boys, 3 boys and 1 husband, you finish everything up anyway. So once you get your stuff, you're done. There was nothing left to have. But it's so, like I said, you have to work up to that. It's possible. And like I said, as long as you look forward to it, if you have it in your plan, you're going to have it on this day and this day, you look forward to it because you know you're going to have it. Versus saying, oh, I wish I could have that biscuit. But you can if you plan to fit it in. Have a lower point lunch. Have a lower point breakfast. Eggs are 0. Have a piece of 647 bread. I make beautiful omelets. Lunch, you could have turkey for 0, chicken for 0, a hard-boiled egg for 0. You could have, I always have veggies and dip. Sometimes I make a Joseph's pita. At one point, I toast it, and I make my homemade hummus. So my lunches are substantial for very low points. So I go into dinner most days with 17 points. That's a lot. And that's why I could have the higher amounts of pasta and maybe throw a meatball on there. But it's just working the plan. You have to it takes work. I'm not gonna say you have to plan. That's why planning is the key, because you're planning out your week so you know what points you have. And do you plan on banking points to save points for something on Saturday? You could put up to 4 points every day in your bank. They didn't do that years ago. This is only something they did a couple years ago, which is kind of nice. I wish I had banked points years ago. Oh, I hear you. You always wish we asked our parents more when they were here. In fact, my mother, when she had stayed with us, I had her type out the Easter bread, so I have it. So I'm going to be making that hopefully tomorrow. I tried making it Friday, but my yeast was, so it didn't come. It's kind of tasted tasty, but it was this big. It has to fluff out. So I'm hopefully going to film that tomorrow. Oh, I hope so, Susie. Like I said, we are all capable of this. It's something we need to keep focusing. Like I said, you'll look forward to your food because you're going to plan it. Oh, I'm going to have a piece of cake on Saturday. I'm going to have a Built Bar on Wednesday. So you know you're having treats during the week, so you don't feel denied because you're throwing them in. I fit in these chips pretty much a few times a week with my lunch. I have a wrap. The wrap is 1 point. The turkey in the wrap is 0 points. So I have room for a 3-point bag of chips. It's just playing. It's like you have these points, you have to get the most bang for your buck. And it definitely takes, research. Look around, look at different YouTube people. That's why those What I Eat in a Day videos for people are really helpful, because you're seeing what they're eating for what the points are. And where could I find that wrap that she's eaten for 1 point? Where could I find that? You write it down. I'm going to find that Olay Extreme Wellness wrap, or the tomorrow skip the carb wrap, because that's 1 point. And the ultra thin tortilla chips. I make my own crackers out of lavash bread. A whole sheet that's like as big as about this big, for 2 points. I cut it with a pizza cutter, put it on my tray, throw some seasoning, bake it with some Pam spray, and make it crispy. I dip my hummus, and I get a whole plate full of crackers for 2 points. That's a lot of food. Oh, my mom. I loved her Easter bread. It tasted just like it. I just didn't rise. Oh yeah, like I said, you're a guy. Guys are not usually planners. That the women are the planners. The guys like to fly by the seat of their pants. See, well, especially now, being we're stuck in and have limited resources, I've been planning for the last few weeks, which has been helpful, so I don't have to think when dinner comes, what am I going to make? What do I have to take out of the freezer today? I already know what's going to be taken out of the freezer. Last night I took out the pork tenderloin for dinner because it was Sunday, so we had pork tenderloin, baked potatoes, and made a street corn salad, and we had half a loaf of bread in the freezer. But and this is true, you have to find who you are and what works for you. Doesn't work for Salty, it works for Dee, and it might work for Susie, but we don't know. Susie has to find what works for Susie, and Susie has to make this her own journey and find out what she can do and where so it's definitely learning a lot about you and how you want to approach this journey. All right, Sarah, I planned my meals yesterday and had biscuits and gravy for the local restaurant. If I can do it, there you go. Planning, you could fit it in. And then, especially on your way day, have your regular biscuits and gravy on your way day. You have the extra points if you've banked them. Save your weekly points for your biscuits and gravy. It's doable. It's so doable. Hey, Sarah Campbell, my daughter is home this weekend, and we had our Easter dinner. Ooh, how wonderful. What did you have? Hey, Kathy. Oh, I love hoisin. Is that the one that was on the recipe card? It sounds really familiar, hoisin tuna. I love anything hoisin. You know, hoisin is like a Chinese barbecue sauce, I think. It's so good. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, I love anything hoisin. Is anybody here just joining us for the first time and you don't want to say hi? And I really would love you to say hi and say, hi, I'm new. And we'd like to welcome you. So please let me know that you're here. Some people just sit back, and that's okay. But we like to welcome our newbies. ham, homemade scalloped potatoes, and lots of veggies. That sounds, I love ham. I think ham is very point friendly. A little sodium heavy, but it's very point friendly. And you know what? That's what we're having next Sunday too. Got my ham. I love ham. Oh, Sandy, you're sweet. Oh, I'm glad, Susie. Hey, Sandy, this is Susie Bowie. She's another new Weight Watcher channel that I found. She's very sweet. She's very southern, and I think she's adorable. You should check her out. And Susie, you should check out Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She's very encouraging, and she's on on a mission, and she will inspire you. Well, I figure this way. When I have my ham the next day, that's when the winter kicks in. You just down that sucker or green tea, put your feet up, and you will pee your brains out. Sandy's the best. And Sandy likes to do. We gotta do it. I want to do a tag, Sandy. I want to make a tag. I keep telling that to Joan. I want to make a tag. I gotta sit down and do it. I want to make like an about me tag, like about our channels tag. I don't know. I'm sitting on working on that. Good night, Donna McKean. Thank you for coming. Always a pleasure when you're here. Yeah, flush. Green tea, especially iced. And you put your feet up. A doorbell. That a cat is such a doorbell. I don't get that, Salty. I don't know. Remember, I'm from the, well, I'm actually, you're only a few miles south. Oh, I gotcha. Everybody has some interesting sayings in their parts. I'm literally a Philly girl, so you don't want to know what I'm going to say. Oh, instead of a doorbell, he's such as a doorbell. And I'm just not getting that, but okay. Like the cat's meow. That one I've heard. The doorbell one, not so much. Just Salty's younger than I am, so he's got those new lingos that I haven't heard. Us old gals, yeah, we're still kicking around the old ones. Ah, Katie's tossing her. I'm telling you, there's a lot of accountability here. Like, would I be on track if I didn't come and see you guys? I don't know. I have to say, that is a huge part of how I made goal is because of this channel, of not wanting to look like a fool. I don't want to look like an idiot. Here I am telling you guys about Weight Watchers, and I'm not. So, yeah, I definitely think that's helped me. I have to deep clean my kitchen. Well, you just gotta straighten up a little bit and watch that camera angles always help. Or do like Salty does. He has this camera over his cutting board, so all you see is straight down. Good night, Anna Marie. Congratulations again. Well, compared to me, who's 53, Salty, you're a youngin'. That's 11 years, so yeah. It definitely keeps you accountable. And like, I show my weight. Well, that was huge. Showing people what I weighed, saying what I weighed. But it was very freeing. It truly was freeing because I let it go. And that made all the difference. All the difference in my journey. Thank you, Rosie. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. When Calls the Heart. That's a good one. I have it on my binge list. I will get to that one too. Good night, Tammy. Hey, Maureen! She's back on track. Welcome back. But yeah, okay, I would say, I think it's fun. To be honest with you, I don't feel it's work because I do it for my accountability. Like I do it for much as myself as I do for everybody else because it keeps me accountable through and through. I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for this. I wouldn't be sitting here at golf if it wasn't for you guys in this channel. I say that all the time. It's absolute truth because I get inspired by all of you fighting, so it makes me want to fight, and I don't want to disappoint you guys. So I really, and now it's really gotten even a little bit more of a habit that I'm creating. All right, one day under her plan. That's a start, girlfriend. That's all you need. One day down and the rest to go. And we're here. We're all here with you. We're all here climbing that mountain. And that's how it felt to me because I felt like I was in a hole. And it was up there. And I just kept saying, I got to keep climbing. Never look at how far you have to go. Look at how far you've come. And that's what I used to always keep in my mind. You know, because you get this pressure. You're like, oh, I didn't lose this week. Or I didn't lose 3 weeks in a row. But I've lost 80 pounds, or I've lost, you know, look at that. Look, I've lost 50 pounds. I'm 50 pounds better than I was. All right, enjoy, Susie. Enjoy your family. Well, Sarah, it's been like that because I think we're high, we're low, we're waiting for that good news, and it hasn't come yet. So we're just hinging everything on that. That's why I keep saying try to make the new norm because. I had to stop thinking of when this is going to end because I don't think it's ending anytime soon. So I am trying to create a new normal and a new routine based on what's going on and not think about it ending, think about this is how it's going to be, even though hopefully it's not going to be like this forever. But, you know, we have one day at a time. Exactly. One day at a time. Exactly. We don't judge people because we've all, you know, we're all in the same boat. We're all in a boat and we're just trying to stay afloat. I can't judge anybody who's, you know, I sit there and I encourage you to stay on track, but I get why you're not. And I totally understand that. You know, it sucks. And, you know, I just try and I avoid thinking of it. That's how I deal with stuff. Because thinking about something to me any good. So I let my husband do the thinking. I just do the dealing with what's around. I can only worry about myself. It's a bit selfish, but yeah, I can't control what goes on out there. No, I don't do drugs. Do you? All right, Patricia. You're 1 year behind Kathy. I am here for you, Karen. We all are. There, we had to get rid of it. Always a troll. Yep. Took care of that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm shocked he didn't come in earlier because usually there's always a troll. Wouldn't be alive without a troll. And sometimes they come back in with a different name. I love that. They must. I mean, I kind of, I just like to, see if they can make you go, oh, did he just say he smokes that herb stuff? Oh. Yeah. Been there, done that. He's not going to be able to say anything that's going to shock me. Been doing this way too long. Now, the first time I did a live and that happened, I might have been a little bit shocked. If you guys are here, do you remember the one night we had the troll come in with the naughty profile picture? That was bad. Oh my goodness. Lou and I were like, we gotta get it off. And we're just trying to like, it was bad. It was bad. Sometimes it makes you know what, you just sit there and say, kids in their parents' basement. Yeah. Had a tea. Kids in their parents' basement. That's why people need to get their own place. Get out of their parents' basement. I keep trying to get the 27-year-old. I think he's 27. Yeah, he was 20. I said, don't you think it's time you moved out? It's like, why? I'm like, you guys really should. But right now it's a bad time. But, nothing wrong going on your own 2 feet, I know. I heard that, Kathy, that there was some kind of thing on Zoom. That's why they say you have to do a password. Christina told me that. She says you need to do a password. This way, the trolls can't get in unless they have the password, and they're not going to get it. So the last one I did, we did one last week, and I put a password on. So if I ever do one, and I send out the invitation, it'll be on here or on my Facebook group. If you're not part of my Facebook group, you need to be. I post it there. It'll give you the number to get in and the password. So this way, we ain't got no trolls there. We got no trolls. Which is kind of nice. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, let me just okay this. Yeah, I'm going to fit in a Zoom this week, most definitely. Not sure when. Just trying to deal between my filming schedule and my family schedule. Oh, I hear you. Yep, I am, and they're all home now, so it's kind of like that's why they put me in the back room, because I used to be on my son's desk in the man cave with all the sports stuff hanging in the back. Well, that's his desk, and since he's home from school, I can't sit there, so they relegated me to the corner back of the basement. They hung my cat to make me feel better. I'm like, okay. It's different, Maureen. Once you get your number it's easy to log on. You just download the app or go on www.zoom.com. I like the app on my phone preferably. I actually do both. I log on with my computer and my phone, and I use my phone as my camera, and I use the computer to read the chat because I can't keep going back and forth in the chat. That's a little bit daunting. But if you have it on your computer, you can just have the chat up and you can read the chat continuously and then just do all your talking through your phone. It's not hard at all. It's just sometimes the meetings are just a little scattered and the conversation is a little bit out there because it's here, there, and everywhere. There's not a lot of structure and there's not a lot of time. Their meetings are half an hour. You can go in, I think, 15 minutes early and they let you in. You go to like the waiting room. There's just not a lot. It's a little bit it's just not structured enough for me. So I personally don't get anything out of it. It's nice to see my leader and the people I go to the meeting with, so that's nice, but I don't leave there feeling inspired or motivated. I leave there with a headache because it's just, who's talking about this and this? It's just, yeah. But it's nice to see the people you go to the meeting with. That's why I go, just to see my peeps and check in with them. Other than that, I probably wouldn't bother. But you can go to as many Zoom meetings as you want. You can go to different Zoom meetings. You have to go on, I think, Connect and find different ones. Somebody said to go to one in Hawaii. I think go to a Hawaiian one. They all have their beautiful dresses and their flowers on. They all look gorgeous. That'd be fun. Oh, absolutely. I've been going like every night, in case you didn't know. Any of you didn't know, 7 p.m. every night, same time as tonight. I go live. Go for about an hour. We chat, catch up. We just, because sometimes you just need to get away from life for an hour and still time for you time. Because it's not selfish to have you time. We need time to refocus. and say, hey, I had a bad day, or I really had a good day, and we'll be like, yay, you had a good day, it's awesome, encouraging and supporting, and that's what we're trying to do, because we're trying to make a new normal out of what we're dealt with. So, oh, they don't? Oh, I thought maybe they did. That would be really cute to see, nice suntan skin and beautiful flowers and pretty dresses. Oh, you've been one in South Dakota, Missouri. That's nice. See, this was in Hawaii. There you go. Only in the movies. So they're not paying ukuleles during the meeting. Don Ho giving like hula lessons. That'd be fun. Yeah, I would like to see a different meeting. All right, Sandy, always a pleasure. Thank you for popping in. Stay safe as well. Yep, I've been trying to keep it together. Yeah, I had a meal plan today. There was something I was supposed to do. Totally forgot. But the night is young. Yep, I just do dinners. I just meal plan my dinners, and I bought. It's a twist between potatoes, rice, and pasta, because I have a lot of potatoes, rice, and pasta. When you have 4 men you're feeding, it's potatoes, rice, and pasta. All right, yeah, it is time to say goodnight. I was just about to give my segue into thank you for joining me here tonight. I definitely appreciate you all coming out. And like I said, if you're available, we are available every night at 7 p.m. You're all welcome to come back tomorrow night. And I will fit in a Zoom. I'm not sure when. It'll definitely be this week. Maybe we'll do a meeting Zoom first, and then we'll do the Zumba Zoom. Maybe try to pick out a good fun Zumba. All right, Salty. Good night, Kay. Good night, Katie. Good night, Kathy. Good night, Kay. Good night, Patricia. Good night, Melissa. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Marlene. Good night, Salty. Good night, Patricia, Melissa, Sandy, Kathy O'Leary, Melissa Collins, Patricia, Maureen, Sarah. Did I miss it? Aubrey? Did I miss anybody? Karen, thank you for joining me. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's go up in the chat. I think Susie already left. Tammy, Rosie, Katie. I think I hit everybody. Karen. I think I hit everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, because I tried to look on the chat. And maybe you didn't talk. And the people who came here and didn't talk, because you have a good evening as well. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good week.